We hit Mythic in our last video, guys, which means we are now in our competitive era. And so that means we are retuning one of my favorite decks, but also one of our most competitive decks in recent time. We are back again, guys, with our revamped Azorius control deck working off tokens. This deck is awesome. We played a very similar build to this one a couple of months ago, and it was fantastic. We were able to rank through ladder very easily with it. So I decided today I wanted to just retune it and see what new cards could be applied to this with the new Duskborn set being released. And it's actually pretty awesome. We moved around quite a few things here. So this thing is really cool, and it works off of a 2-card combo that I think is absolutely incredible. These 2 cards were truly meant to be together, and that is Caretaker's Talent with Teferi. If you guys haven't seen this combo yet, basically you create these spirit tokens. They grow every time you draw a card. Teferi grows when you draw a card. And what happens when you create a token with the Caretaker's Talent on the field? You draw cards. So it's a perfect synergy where you just create a token, draws a card, triggers all the loyalty, triggers the 1/1 counters. It's a cascading effect of value. It's a great way to close out games. And then the early game, we just have a lot of really good control pieces. Obviously, we want to make sure we have tons of exile type removal. Soul Partition, not on my watch. Great for those red decks, great for any sort of decks that are running those enchantments right now. Boros Enchantments is kind of the main deck right now going on. But I added in the Deduce. I think this works extremely well early game with the Caretaker's Talent. It not only draws you a card, you draw a card later, but it creates a clue token, which could draw you a 3rd card off of Caretaker's Talent. Not to mention you can draw cards off of it by creating another copy of the clue token. It's really, really nice. Of course, you got to have No More Lies. It's too good. And in our late game, we have the Horned Lockwhale, which is another 2-mana removal spell if they attack into us. And then it turns into a actual winning threat at the end. I threw in Glimmer Burst because Glimmer Burst can create a 1/1 token and draws cards, which could end up drawing us 3 cards. So for 4 mana, draw 3 cards is really good value at instant speed, obviously. And then a Season of Burrow, just a little splash in here, able to exile some things that are tough to deal with. And you can create some tokens, which is pretty sweet. So I think this list is very, very awesome. It creates tokens left, right, and center. It controls very, very well, and it's just a really good grind them out type of a deck. And we went through the ladder pretty easily with this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you on the next one, and enjoy the rest of this video, guys. Peace out. All right, guys, here we go. We are playing our token control deck with Teferi meeting the Caretaker's Talent. Opening hand here, I guess, is keepable. It's a little scary, not gonna lie, without any white sources. I do have the Mirex, though, so hopefully that'll get us there. See what we're up against first. We're in the top 700 players here. That's also a little scary. Azorius, Moment of Truth. Okay, or sorry, Third Path. I don't know why I said Moment of Truth. Third Path is going to fill their graveyard. I don't have any graveyard hate. I did have graveyard hate before, but we took it out of the build. We weren't seeing too much graveyard stuff, so that backfires, unfortunately, a little bit. I do find a white source off of this, which is solid. Caretaker's Talent. All right, let's do that, actually. Let's get the Mirex down. That way we can get the white source immediately. And Caretaker's Talent, we're drawing cards. Let's do it. Got to get down to Teferi, and we'll start really cascading value. Do they have a Djinn? No, they don't have a Djinn or an Eye. All right, the Oculus comes down. Sure. Not much I can do about it, right? All right, so Oculus is in play. We crack this for a white source, and we'll probably just Soul Partition the Oculus away while they're tapped out before they can even counter or anything like that. And then we'll just eat the clue token here for another card. Hopefully we can get a white source for the Sunfall. That Oculus is not getting play anytime soon. And them eating up their own graveyard helps as well, because that makes their Djinns a little less powerful. All right. This could easily be a Djinn, by the way, or another Oculus would be pretty bad. This is a pretty powerful build, though. I like this. I like this deck that they play. I don't like playing against it. You know what I mean? No More Lies. Give me a land. Come on, one time. They're pretty tapped. They're tapped pretty low here. I need a land. Let me get Teferi down. Be a blue source. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. I mean, there's not a lot I can do here. I at least want to give myself a chance here to, I don't know. I can't counter anything with this, but I do have no more lies. I guess we pass the turn. That's a tough decision, man. That's a really tough decision. I'll take 2 though, all day long. I'm guessing that's not a Jinn because they haven't flipped it yet. And their graveyard still does not have a Jinn or a Oculus in sight, so that's good. They just went straight to drawing cards, not filling up their graveyard. All right, give me some actual mana that's got some color. Nope. How about not? How about not? Let's not do that. And they partition away my Caretaker's Talent. All right. I guess it's a land, right? I can't be too upset. It's a land, but man, is that terrible. We got so many colorless lands, and I only run 2 of each, so that's super unlucky. All right, I'm gonna pass the turn, and I'm gonna look to Glimmer Burst, probably on the end step. Maybe have to use the No More Lies, though, which is why I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. Oculus for 3. Oh, they play it from the exile pile, which gives me a nice No More Lies here. All right, I'll take it. Is there any reason to play this one over this one? Not really. Let's get the more expensive one down because I have no other interactive spells anyways, so play the more expensive one, get it out of the way. I got blue and white off of that, which is great. All right, their graveyard is basically on scratch. They're starting completely over here because of that Oculus play they just made. Chart the course, and they're trying to fill up the graveyard. They have to. Their whole game plan requires them to have a graveyard. I hope they reanimate that Oculus here, actually. Please bring it back. Because then they're gonna get another face down card, but they'll be pretty close to tapped out. And my Sunfall should hit, but actually they have 2 mana. That's a lot. That's a lot to work with. That's actually a lot to work with. Hopefully they don't have the answer. Let's go! That's big. Oh my god. I did not in a million years think that was resolving. Okay, cool. I am feeling way better now. We had so many mana troubles early, but we are still in this game somehow, some way. And the good news is every time we've answered one of their threats, we've exiled it. So that's 2 Oculuses down for good. Like they're gone. And they've only got 8 creatures total, typically. It's pretty big for us, man. Sure. It's not much we can do about that. These soul partitions are pretty annoying. As I'm running a grip of soul partitions in my deck. All right. I'm gonna leave my token back because I'm probably gonna Sunfall here again. If I Sunfall, that's 2 more mana open. I guess taking 2 damage here isn't the worst idea, but I don't know. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're gonna Glimmer on the end step to draw more cards. This is really nice because for 4 mana, it's actually a draw 3 if you have a Caretaker's Talent out on the field. Sleight of hand, sure. I don't know why finding mana is so difficult sometimes with this deck. I've run into this problem a few times now, and unfortunately, sometimes that happens, and then other times we go where we don't even find a land, or I'm sorry, we get too many lands. All right. Here we go. So I've got a couple of things I can do. I'm gonna start with a Sunfall though, and hopefully it lands. Let's just do 2. Like that. If it doesn't land, I still have Not on My Watch as an option here for the Jinn when it tries to attack in next turn. Maybe they soul partition their own Jinn away here. I haven't seen a counter yet. Haven't seen a counter yet. I know that a lot of these players who have been playing this deck have been running counters though lately. Wow, it lands again. Hashtag blessed. Okay, pass the turn. We have no business being in this game this far. I mean, just the way things have been shaking out currently. That's a Jin down though. You know, that's another creature in exile. 1, 2, 3 total in the graveyard. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. That's another one in the graveyard there. Wish I had an answer for that, but I don't. Yep, that's back on the field. That's back. Man, I really, really want to win this one bad. I want this one so bad. All right, another recommissions in the grave. Moment of truth. All right, if they try to reanimate an eyeball here, that'd be good because then I can know more lies. Wish I had a way to hit their graveyard though. I was running the vacuum, this brand new artifact card for 1 mana, and it was doing pretty well, especially against this matchup, but every other matchup. I wasn't getting any of the Orzhov Reanimator builds. I thought we were gonna run into that quite a bit today, but we didn't even see that. All right, let's see what happens here. Soul Partition, not the worst thing in the world. It really is not. Could have been a lot worse, you know what I mean? So many options here, guys. So many options. Man, everything is kind of dependent upon the opponent attacking into us. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves me with 2 chances at hitting this. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got 2 shots at this, or I could even bring up my my flying land to block, but it could get hit with the Soul Partition or like a bounce spell. I think the best bet here would be, yeah, Floodmaw. My best bet here would be to try and answer the Jin straight up. Seeing as I haven't seen a single counter spell yet. Not enough counters in their deck, man. I think we're gonna get them. I think we're gonna get them. There's nothing in your graveyard. Everything's been going to exile, my friend. They're looking because they got another recommission or something in their hand. Oh, it's an Oculus. Ooh, that's not good. Yikes, not good. Okay, I got a Sunfall though, so that's fine. Hopefully they end up getting a Manifest Dread and it's a Jin. Get a little 2-for-1 here. I love that I have so much mana to work with now that I can hit a No More Lies after I try to Sunfall the board here. I'm so sick of these lands not tapping first. I know I need them for, you know, certain times, but right now, we've been playing so far behind this entire game. Let's freaking go, dude. That we've needed to tap them out of desperation. We haven't had the time to kind of stabilize the board and start building tokens up yet, you know what I mean? Good win. Man, I'm very happy we didn't go against the deck that was running counter spells, but I also think that the game is trolling me at this point with the mana that they've been giving me for the starts of these games. That's better. But yeah, that game could have been a little bit rough because a lot of those players, like I said, we ran into that deck a few times now, and they've all had counter spells. We still were able to beat them with the vacuum, but oh man, we're already off to a start like this. You know what? Take action. That might not hurt us as bad as they would hope, you know? All right, so they don't have any discounts on the pricing there, so that's gone. Counter spells are absolutely imminent here. Gosh, mono blue. Why are we getting these matchups? Like, honestly, I'd welcome mono red at this point. There's like no priority holds whatsoever there. Why? Why is that? All right, we're going Mirex and we're just gonna start making tokens. I don't care. I mean, we could just sit here as long as they want to sit here. 3 steps ahead on that? Sure. Sure. I can't let them draw any extra cards. Maybe they play out a Teferi here? I don't know. Nope, they did not hit their land drop. All right, let's go Surveil here. That's not bad, I'll take it. We're going Mirex token again. Yeah, that's fine. That's a bit of a desperate move, I love it. So they were running counter spells. Good on us for not trying to run our Caretaker's Talent into that. Interesting. I'm probably going to try to Sunfall the board here. We'll see what happens. We decline this one. Man. Almost certainly going to be a counter spell, isn't it? We got to try though, right? Maybe? Do we have to try? I guess we don't have to try. We could try to resolve this. It gets around the interference. They've only got 2 mana to work with. A negate would really suck, but I'm gonna take my chances here. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's get another Mirex token. Bounce spell? Could be. All right, cool. Let's use the Runner's Vortex there. I'm glad. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Lore Master, though, gonna trigger, which is a bummer. Lore Master, a really fun card. Really enjoy that card. I'd like to try to find a No More Lies here so I can try to resolve the Sunfall and then combat any sort of counterspell they may have. But they've clearly got another interference there because why they were really contemplating on interacting with the talent there. There was a big priority stop, but they chose not to because I had the mana open. Decline. Let's try, and then we do have the Not on My Watch. All right, let's try. We get around the interference again. 4 mana. They haven't drawn any lands, which is good news for us. If they had been hitting lands here, this would be a lot scarier, but they can only do so many interactive things because they don't have the mana to do it. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They gift me a card, though. Man, the tempoing in this game is going to be annoying. Got something for that? No? Okay. That's a good sign, I guess. In some ways. In some ways, that's a good sign. All right. Pass the turn. Got a couple of things we can do here. I'm probably going to try to bounce the 2/2 token with my whale. We'll see if they've got something to maybe counter. And then we'll Glimmer Burst for a lot of cards. All right, what you got for that? I'm feeling good about this reset if this lands. Feeling really good. Taking out 2 of their key players too. These Lore Masters are very, very key for this deck, I would imagine, because it's all instant speed. I've made plenty of Lore Master decks myself. It is really fun. All right, I get a card. It's a Teferi. Teferi's a good one. Demolition Field was such a perfect land for them to find there because I got the answer with my flying land to block here. But the opponent, of course, has a really good answer. Honestly, if they counter this, that's fine. Oh, they let it trigger with the fish token. I love that. All right. So I still get as many cards. That's good. That's really good. Here comes the Demolition Field, it looks like. Dude, what are these weird matchups, though? I'm not going to lie. Very, very strange matchups. I haven't seen anybody run this kind of a mono blue before in standard. All right, sending in my 2. Got another answer for the 2/2 potentially, and I've got a flyer that can block for now. A lot of potentiallys and for nows. Floodma, kind of. You know what? That might be a really fun counter because they don't get the whale. They did it to me. I'm gonna do it back to them. You know. What's fair is fair. I don't get a whale. You don't get a whale. Peace out. Man, Battle of the Minds. Let's do this. So we've seen Rona and we've seen Floodma, am I right? Yeah, so they've got 2 bounce effects. Our tokens aren't going to stick around for very long, I would imagine. All right, let's try it. Man, I wonder how much they're banking on this 2/2 to carry them to victory. Demolition field on my Mirex, okay. I mean, it makes sense. It does. I think Mirex is a longer term value. If you can't protect this, then there's no reason to kill the flying creature. Yeah. All right, cool. Very cool. We're back in. Let's go. Scared though. Pretty scared. I guess we'll swing in first. Have we even seen like a 3 steps ahead yet? Not yet. Might see one here. See what happens. Teferi though is a really safe bet though because I got the Glimmer Burst too if they do end up countering this. Wow, Teferi's on the field. Time to cook, ladies and gentlemen. Time to cook. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be real nice. And we've got Glimmer Burst too. Maybe I should have copied the illusion token there. That was a mistake. I forgot how much mana I was going to end up having there. All right. Good thing I didn't copy it because then we would have lost the value on the Caretaker's level 2. Let's go! Another really good win against another tough matchup, honestly. Good stuff. All right, we got the opponent going first. They are in the top 1400 and I see mice. I see mice, I see soul partitions, I say keep, let's go. Are they honest? They seem to be honest. Oh boy. Oh, why do they always get to go first though, you know? That's the part that kills me. Let me go first. It's only fair. All right. Okay. Soul partition ready to go, locked and loaded. Maybe I should have used it there before they untapped because they do have protection spells in this deck that they can play because they are Boros, so they're doing the whole aura thing. I need the Sunfall to hit too, man. That's why I needed to go first, honestly, to get to the Sunfall on time, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get there on time. See what happens. Let's go! Big hit. Big hit. No protection spell from the opponent. We love that. Love that. Sheltered by ghosts for no reason. I love that too. It does have Ward 2 now though. That's actually pretty annoying. Good on them for that. Because I can't get around it. Wish I could. No land? Well, no land isn't necessarily a good thing. That just means their hand's full of really good things that'll pump up the Swift Spear. Oh, brother. Gosh, if only I went first, dude. Soul Partition would eat this thing alive right here. Man, the difference between first and second is astronomical when you're talking about playing opponents like this. And they get Ward 2 again. Ugh, you're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked, guys, because this hand is full of actual pump spells and stuff like that. So not making it out of this one. Not able to get to the Sunfall on time. One step behind a Soul Partition. We should be, again, I can't stress it enough. Should be in a much better spot had we gone first, but any spells you want to drop on me? A single spell will do the trick here. All right. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying, well, I guess you're not saying there's a chance, because if I have to use my Sunfall here on the Swift Spear, they just play their hasty oh, wait a minute. They put it on top and they drew it. So you're saying there is a chance, but I mean, it is the smallest of small chances. The smallest of small chances. If they get a land, they win. They win. Oh, come on, man. So lame. So lame. Ugh, that's so winnable too. GG's. All right, what do we got for the hand here? Interaction on 2, draw spells, and we're going first with good mana. I couldn't ask for more. This is solid. Let's see if we can make this work. Raiden Light with that avatar. I like the synergies between the name and the avatar. It's pretty rare that you get that. Okay, 1 damage to them. Oh, this again? Where's the variety, man? All right, let's see if we can pull this off again. I hope so. Okay, good start. Again, are we up against the player that wants to run out those counter spells or not? We didn't get any counter spells in the last matchup, so let's try this and see what happens. Interactive spells here could just be like, you know, chart the course. Nope, this opponent's running counter spells. Great. Great. That's not good. I got a little bit loose with my plays there because of the last time we played this opponent, or an opponent like this. So that's a bummer. And our draws just keep solidifying how much bad luck we're having. I mean, just let it get through. Just let it get through. It's only 2 damage right now. Okay. Got the Glimmer Burst. Okay. And they drew into a Flood Maw, which can save their Djinn. 2 more damage? I think that's worth taking. Sure. Oh, no counter spells. Oh, look out. Here we go. No counter spells. You guys know what that means. You know what time it is. It's going to be a Flood Maw, though, for their Djinn, which is a nightmare. Okay, well, I got excited for no reason, I think. It's still worth casting, though, right? Yeah, I mean, it's the best spell we got for this situation, I think. Oh, wait, you can't Flood Maw your own creature. Let's go, I forgot. It's only opponents. I forgot Flood Maw works that way. Okay, good. Good, good, good. That worked out great. Even better than I thought it would. I forgot Flood Maw is opponents only. All right, and we saw no counter spells the last time, so resolving a Teferi here might be pretty realistic, and I have 2, so a counter spell won't hurt my feelings as bad as it should. I think I'll be all right. All right, cool.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the pack.
Man, losing that Caretaker's talent right off the rip, though, was pretty brutal, because we'd have the combo going right now, and we'd be in a really, really strong position to close out. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 left over. I can't really bring this up to attack if I want to play the whale. I kind of want to play the whale, guys. I kind of want to play the whale. Let's do it. Nothing from the opponent. What is going on with their hand over there? I really want to know. I really wish I had an effect here that could get into their hand and look, because I wanted to know what's up over there. Okay. Let's draw. Fabled Passage. Not a great hit, but we'll take it. It thins out the deck a little bit. That's why I put them in the deck. These Fabled Passages are really good at, you know, making it to where we won't draw more lands again. Counterspell solid. Teferi's safe from being hit by the 2/2 over the top. I also have the land that can come up and block for me here against the 2/2. Don't really want to waste a Season of Borrow on anything here until the opponent shows us an Oculus or something. Is it gonna get bounced, or? I don't think they liked that I did that. I don't think they saw that. I don't think they seen that. Sorry, I don't know if I said the right words there. English is hard. All right, perfect. Perfect. They walked into a trap. Really? Okay. Okay. Get lost on Teferi? Nah, how about you get lost? I had another Teferi. Maybe I should have saved that, but that might have been a little greedy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Got the Caretaker's Talent. Got another Illusion token. Pump up that Teferi even more. Let's do this, man. We are cooking right now. Oh, could I have one right there if I had pumped my tokens? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I definitely could have. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, I had lethal and I messed it up, guys. I completely missed lethal there. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. I still should be able to close this thing out though. Opponent seems to be really struggling to find a way to fill their graveyard, but I am not very happy with missing that. Should have slowed down on that play there. GG's, another big win. Holy tapped mana. Okay, yeah, we're keeping it because it looks great, but the mana is very slow and I'm going second, so a bit scary. A couple of fast lands might be important here for the curve. I think I'm going to keep it because I can curve my No More Lies into a Caretaker's Talent if we need. I don't know what we're up against, but we see Azorius yet again. It almost seems like there's a matchmaking algorithm. All right. Enough of that. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. That would have been a good No More Lies. Let's see what they play now, though. So we got Azorius colors. We see this. This is definitely going to be an Auras deck, right? Am I right? Which means Sunfall could be pretty solid. Yeah, we're not letting two of those on the field. No chance. They go for the card draw first. I actually saw somebody recently playing the Hall Creeper, and it was really interesting because they were they made me rethink this card a little bit. They went for the 2/1/1 counters right away, and I'm like, oh, why wouldn't you do that? Because now it felt way worse to me to let them, you know, get the extra counters than it did to give them the card. Because now I'm taking 3 damage on the following turn, and that puts you on a pretty fast clock. I've realized that now, and I'm like, man, I've been playing that card wrong. Because I always go for the card draw too. Yeah, they're definitely an enchantment tribal deck. Perfect. Sunfall is gonna feast. Sunfall most certainly going to feast here. Are they gonna copy a creature or draw our counters here? I would imagine the counters, right? Yeah. All right. Caretaker's Talent or a Counterspell? I think I'm gonna Caretaker's Talent because I can almost guarantee you they're gonna do Sheltered by Ghosts and try to take the Caretaker's Talent, which is gonna make my Sunfall even better. because we're going to get right back, which is big value for us. See, now these are the kind of matchups I can get behind. I enjoy these kind of matchups. A little bit more aggro-ish mid-range. Like, that's what my deck is kind of tuned for, because that's what you expect in standard right now. So getting thrown off by all these Azorius builds, man. It's pretty cool. I hope they commit a little bit more to the board here, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure they know, you know, they're privy to what we're trying to do here. We have a Caretaker's Talent with all this mana open. We're probably going to try to Sunfall the board. Counter spells are possible, man. They are very, very possible here. Man, if we get countered, do we just lose the game? That's a big question I have here. I could bring this up to block. Is that worth trying? I'm going for it. They don't typically run counter spells, and I'm just going to pray they don't have it. It's usually hexproof and protection spells, and perfect, we're correct. Okay, good. Almost no version of that deck is running counter spells, but if I would have gotten hit with like a No More Lies, it really wouldn't have surprised me. That's one of the beautiful things about running an Azorius version of the Auras deck, because you got Boros, you got Selesnya, and you got Azorius, right? And I think with the Azorius builds, you know, that opens the door for those types of things, and it's kind of nice. At least you got me thinking pretty hard on that last one. All right. Looks like we're going to have some fun here with Teferi. It's time for some fun.
I've always got knowledge.
How about another illusion token? Oh, these are spirit tokens. Why did I think those were illusions? All right, they don't choose to flash that in. They just play it straight up, which means probably sheltered by ghosts. Still no sheltered by ghosts. Wow. I don't know how we've managed to avoid that twice now. There it is, man. Clean, dude. Super clean. Up to 99 percentile, which means we're headed to the numbers. That's kind of scary, but good game. All right, opponent going first. We have, oh man, the mana. Got me on the mana, huh? Got to send that one away. This is better. Probably don't need all these expensive spells. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going second against Red Leyline. All right, let's see if we get a second turn here, or we just lose with the Surveil land. Ready? Are we getting a second turn? Let's watch. It looks good. They didn't have Felonious Rage. That's solid. Can we get an exiling effect though? Not this turn, we can't. Man, we have some good answers too, but we just don't have any in the hand right now. We have Not on My Watch. We have our Whale to bounce. We have a lot of good 2 interactive spells. Soul Partition, but just unfortunately don't have them for this particular match. Ain't that the story of my life? All right, let's get hit here by a big Monstrous Rage. Copied twice, courtesy of the Leyline. And, wait for it, there's more. How about Felonious Rage? Wait, they had that? Maybe they just drew that, but if they had that before, that does give creatures haste. I'm surprised they wouldn't use it on the last turn. All right, we're still alive. Strange that they put all of that over there. But something tells me, wait, there's more. How about a Fling spell? Because I've got the perfect hand. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Magic is fun, guys. Magic is fun. We're all having fun here, right? You guys are having fun. I'm having fun. This is fun. No, honestly, it's fine. It's fine. The deck is so... I know CGB likes to say glass cannon. It really is. Like, if we had just a single, you know, exiling effect there, you know, Not on My Watch, and they overcommitted to the mouse like they just did, we just hit them with that. GG's, we win the game. It's that simple. We just didn't happen to have it in the hand, so what can you do? That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back again here tomorrow with another one, but I just want to say thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video, and I hope you guys found some value in today's deck list. This one was really fun, but it's also, again, one of my more competitive builds that I really enjoyed playing a lot. The Teferi mixed with the talent combo is a really strong finisher in most cases. It's just a really fun card too. Teferi just doesn't get enough love in play, so I just love playing it when I can. So that was really fun. A little bit of the Season of Burrow in the deck too. I love that as well. Nice little tech piece in the card to, just to kind of exile some pieces, create more tokens for us, keep value generating. So anyways, super fun list. I don't have a lot to say about this one. I'm probably going to continue using it to rank up the ladder when I can on my off time. So enjoy. I hope you got some value from this one, and huge thank you and shout out as always to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is our membership program on this channel. So huge thank you to them for supporting me monetarily every month. I cannot do this without you guys. I truly can't. So thank you for everything you do for me. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow on another video. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.